seeing Gibraltar, but we are going to finally get into it, and it does look like, yeah, just like we were talking about, two characters that can really excel at that taking of high ground with the Doomfist and the Winston.
Yeah, so they have, it's very standard, I would say, from on Gibraltar, right? Doomfist, you have a lot of verticality. You can get some silly plays, punch someone off. From the Matrix, though, just a pocket the Sojourn comp, something we've seen for basically all of Overwatch 2.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on Lukewarm here as already picked on this Winston moving in, and Fix is going to land the headshot to finish off the Doomfist. Goes in a bit too late, and it's Fix already showing them the power of the kunai, getting 2 picks and sealing off the fight.
Yeah, it's really just that simple. If you're able to dive, take away the high ground, especially when you have the break. Like, sure, you're mobile and you were pretty anti-dive in Overwatch 1. It's not really the case in Overwatch 2. You don't really have your stun, which is a lot of your peel gone. So if you're able to collapse on that break, you're going to take her out immediately. And it's kind of what the Matrix were able to do.
Really great punch from Dust on that Doomfist, stopping Pick from taking the high ground, and Lukewarm and Fix are going to go soon after Pangalex with 2 kills. There you go.
That was certainly a res attempted of all time. But yeah, again, these comps just thrive on who can be faster. Mechanical Brain, you saw Dust there just already engaging on the Sojourn before really anything has happened. The swap onto the Cassidy and the Wrecking Ball now. So slightly different tempo from the Matrix. Hopefully the ball's able to create enough distraction in the back line to create an opening pick. And I think that's just what he did.
Fix getting... What an aggressive play here from Fix on the Kiriko. Using the Kitsune rush so aggressively, throwing it down from the high ground and just allowing so much space to be controlled here for the Matrix. Eiko has this pulse bomb, won't even need to use it. They're just chasing the members of Mechanical Brain away, waiting for the re-engage to come in. Right before that.
Oh, there it is. They're coming
there
in.
There's the bomb. Somehow stays alive. A lot of high ground control from the Matrix. Dust is trying to take some away, but can't do much. Lukewarm over on the side has the high noon, but is going to get canceled out by the Doom Fist of Dust. Dust is going to go wild, sees the Mercy, wants to stop the res, will stop it, goes low, takes down Graham on that Mercy, and the Matrix will be stopped once more.
Say what you want about High Noon as an ultimate, but the amount of space you can create, especially when you're playing these mostly squishy mobile characters that don't really have any way to defend themselves against a High Noon, is, you saw the amount of space it created. Dust dropping down and being able to cancel that High Noon definitely changed the tides of that fight. And now the Matrix, they invested a lot into that one. We'll see if the minefield can come up big.
Minefield might have to come up big, but Eiko's already gone. Dust is gonna wreak havoc, and these supports from Mechanical Brain are not gonna have much to put any pressure on them just from, Sushi goes low, stays alive, just barely not getting taken out, is a huge loss there for the Matrix. Molten Core comes out from Pangalex. Here's the Kitsune rush. The Matrix are trying to finish this off. They think they can finish it here, and they have to. There's not much time left, but a huge stun! A huge stun from Dust. 3 kills. Looking for more. Gonna take down the Wrecking Ball, and that is curtains for the Matrix. Graham will have to try and stagger out, but can't stall for much longer than that. Full health. What a play from Mechanical Brain.
Dust, I mean, he was just able to get in their back line. He's able to get these punches off, like, on characters that you wouldn't expect to get punched to a wall, like a Tracer or even the Mercy, which I believe they did swap off of later there. But like, just the amount of pressure and the amount of map presence that Dust is getting, it's just too much. You know, it's a lot. And the Matrix, they need to find a way to mitigate this. Whether that's switching up their comms, whether that's matching his tempo and just trying to keep going aggressive, keep going forward. Um, like if we look at damage numbers, Dust, while not doing the most, definitely contributed the most, having 10 limbs with his the 3k damage, very solid amount, number 2 on the team. It's just nice and simple. Able to clean up those kills set up by his DPS, and that's really all you need. You need that coordination, that backline presence. The Matrix really couldn't find that. Mechanical Brain did a really good job of kiting it out. Shush and both Shush especially just not dying, evading a lot of deaths on the Kiriko. 0 deaths, by the way, after that defense. So, Matrix have to change something up here on their defense.
Yeah, Clap coming out on the Widow to try and get some early picks. Going to immediately switch off the Tracer. And now Mechanical Brain, they have a pretty easy first goal here. They have that golden box of victory early on point A. They just need a few big picks. Not going to get that Diva, but they see the Tracer. They're trying to get that early pick, but the recall will keep them safe. Echo goes low and is alive just barely. Dust just reduced to dust by Fix on the Zen. Hengelex finds a pick onto the Tracer, which could be a way to re-engage.
Yeah. Dust got singled out. Again, Matrix, that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that when that Doofus is going for these aggressive backline plays, his team's not there. Really, the only one that can follow up is the Tracer, maybe the Kiriko, but you don't have a lot of backup if you are Dust. And the Matrix able to identify that this time around, especially with the Ana and the Zenyatta. You can discord the Doom, you can sleep him when he's doing the block, and just one-shot him, blow him up.
Echo goes down early, which is huge. Graham and Fix both get punched off of the high ground, and Mechanical Brain are pushing back in. They've got some ults. Pick has to get nanoed. Dust is going to go down. That could just barely be it. There's a pulse bomb taking out Hengelex. The Matrix hold on. They've got about 2 minutes left. So they're halfway to the fuller hold, but Mechanical Brain, they're charging up those ults.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's emoting. There we go. Yeah. So they're running up on 5 ults for Mechanical Brain. That is not looking too good if you are the Matrix. You do have a Transcendence, which will mitigate a lot of these ultimates. The rally, though, is going to make Mech Brain a lot tankier, and we'll see if they're going to be able to utilize all 5 of these ults to push them to the victory.
All right, there's 2. There's the pulse bomb. There's the slam. Graham's going to go down, but so will Boki on the Frig. It's even here. Both these teams just need this one. Mechanical Brain needs this one fight. Just a few left. Dust goes down. The Transcendence to swing the fight to the way of the Matrix. That was everything for Mechanical Brain, and they could not break through.
Yeah, 4 ultimates, and they got 0 really fight presence. They were popping them, and they're able to get into the backline. They executed a dive on the Ana, but they just spent too much. The Ana lived for too long, and they had to overinvest just to kill Ana, that the rest of the Matrix, using their limited resources, were able to kind of collapse on the overextended players of Mech Brain, and things just aren't looking too good. If you are a attacking team here, you have the Kitsune Rush to work with, and that's really it.
There's a Kitsune Rush, but they're going into Echo with the overclock. Already takes Dust down low, takes them out. 40 seconds, Shush is low. Hengelex will then pick onto Pick. Both tanks are gone. It's a 4v4 now. Graham has the nano, might need to use it to keep their team alive, but it's gonna be pulled back for Mechanical Brain.
Yeah, the spawns are roughly even, but I think since Dust died earlier, it is the right call to kind of take a soft reset there. And the nano onto the Tracer. Oh, this is going to be rough for Mechanical Brain.
No, mechanical brain running into that nano tracer. There's the rally. Just trying there for the break, trying to get some pick, but there's just too many mobile characters. Fix is going to go down, though. Shush finds a headshot. Both supports gone for the Matrix. It could be the overtime take now. The ball, barely able to stay alive, has the minefield and uses it. Luke, Warm, and Aiko both go down. Nothing there. It's just the ball left. Oh, only a few more meters. There comes the stalls. There comes the Lucio Graham on this Lucio trying to stay alive. Pangalex finds the pick on the pick. It's all over. The Matrix almost had the fuller hold, but Mechanical Brain even us up and send us to map 3.
Yeah, and the wise words of that Sojourn ultimate at the end, this ends now, right? They're able to adapt and sort of just play slightly, I guess, slightly faster. It's a very chaotic comp for both these teams, right? Because a lot of just room to be able to play different compositions. You know, because you can control the high grounds and win that way, or you can just control the space around the bot and hold that with an iron wall and win that way as well. See, both these teams looking like they're opting for that sort of same play style from Gibraltar, right? Spread around the map, getting in each other's backlines, playing super fast, looking for one-shot picks, right? Like you burst someone down, you don't chip them away, you just kind of show up and then leave. So very similar comps starting. We'll see which one comes out on top. I mean, Mechanical Brain, I mean, if it's any repeat of Gibraltar, right? They've already shown that they have the advantage running this composition. Esperanza is a whole different map, so.
Matrix moving out. We do see these two teams finally clash. Robot about to unlock as Mechanical Brain moving towards this bot. So rolling out some long-range poke, and there's the dive from the Wrecking Ball. Dust able to get out of dodge very quickly. Pick dives in, throws down that bubble, but it's, oh, Graham overextends into the hallway, gets themselves bashed right in the skull, courtesy of that brig, and now that mobility is lost so much for the Matrix, and they're going to get melted down fairly quickly as they have to pull back out. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. There's the full execute coming out from Mechanical Brain. They're just gonna clean up this fight, and again, right, like they're able to create this chaos. Dust 80% to minefield already. Like the match just started. This guy has his ultimate, and it just kind of shows the amount of value he's able to get disrupting the players. Because aside from like a slide, the Sojourn slide, that's really it. Right? You don't have a lot of mobility in terms of the core backline that you have. Dust is able to just get a lot of value. But as I say that, I might have jinxed it a bit.
Well, actually, 2 pigs coming out for Mechanical Brain. Engelex gonna go low and going to barely stay alive. A huge minefield, but Fix evens it up. It's 3v3 now. Close. Aiko gets that final pick. Turns this bot around right before that checkpoint.
Yeah, and it's crucial that they didn't get that checkpoint, because you don't want them to have the closer spawns. Once you break that checkpoint the first time, then you don't have to break it again. So Matrix doing a good job of not letting them get their first butt scratch, but the overclock is online for Lukewarm and the Kitsune Rush. We'll see if they're going to combo them together.
Oh, Pangalex just got found out behind enemy line. Absolutely burst down. The Kitsune Rush coming up from Shush is huge. They're using, Mechanical Brain uses 2 ultimates. Shush gets a pick, but they are not winning this fight. The beat will end up coming out from Graham, but it's an all Matrix fight when they're going to start pushing this bot.
If you're Mechanical Brain, you take that trade. You trade Kitsune Rushes and just the Pulse Bomb. You get the beat out. That's a really big ultimate Matrix don't have, especially when the Molten Core comes out and you can't really save your players if they're caught out of dodge. As you see Mechanical Brain, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Angleite using that using the Molten Core. Lukewarm on the high ground, has the overclock, looking for that charged up headshot onto the Tracer, nearly finds it. A lot of ults getting used there for the Matrix, but bot's still moving. No picks coming through there, just waiting for a re-engage. Already coming in. Oh,
you jinxed it. You jinxed it.
The break gets picked right again. That is like a few times now that break has gotten picked out. Shush goes down as well. Graham falls to the minefield, but it's still the Matrix.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Mechanical Brain, they're still trying to fight this. I mean, they still have Dust alive, and Pochi has respawned. Eiko walks into a mine, so I mean, there we go. Mechanical Brain somehow clutched that one out. And, well, camera got a little stuck there, don't worry. But, yeah, the Matrix, they spent a lot. They really wanted to win that fight, especially just to get that lead. They were very close, only 5 meters away, and now they don't really have a lot in the tank. Definitely a little more than Mechanical Brain. They have that Kitsune Rush online, and will they choose to use it is one thing, as again, just Mechanical Brain doing a great job of disrupting just any setup from the Matrix.
There it is. There is your first pick, and all the rest of Mechanical Brain falls shortly after picking up many kills.
The lead is almost ours.
There it is. So yeah, Matrix is gonna take the lead. We'll see if Mechanical Brain can touch in time to prevent that first checkpoint, the first butt scratch, as we call it. They don't have a lot of ultimates to work with though, and Matrix they're just way set up. They have high ground control. They have everything. It's gonna be an uphill battle for Mechanical Brain.
Fix goes low, gonna get taken out by Dust. Now rolling out. There's the bomb. Eiko takes out 2, keeping it alive for the Matrix. The bot still rolling out for Mechanical Brain though, trying to just stall out for a little longer, as it's not looking good for Mechanical Brain.
Yeah, they just kind of got outclassed, and you know, as apologies on the technical issues. You see, they're fighting again. Okay.
Already that overclocking popped, and Mechanical Brain, they have the ults to win this fight. The rally comes out, but Eiko is the first to fall. All of the Matrix goes low, but they can't find the pick. Are we on Havana? What?
Did
anyone else?
Something is happening. Something is happening. I don't know what's going on.
Already rolling out. That's Dust getting the picks. Body blocking the Winston in place and getting that win for Mechanical Brain.
Ooh, and
nice
a late
save.
stagger. Yeah, great late stagger onto the Sojourn. As again, Mechanical Brain, they're able to clutch these fights out seemingly out of nothing. It looks like the neutral with the Doomfist versus the Winston is just the superior matchup for Mechanical Brain. They're gonna be fighting to get this first checkpoint, and it looks like they won't get it quite yet.
Nope, just getting the stall, but already the pick onto Graham is huge. Lost a lot of mobility and that passive healing that the Lucio provides. They're using these ults to try and stay alive, but every single pick that they get the Matrix, it's answered with some really good mechanical play from Mechanical Brain. The bot going to reach the checkpoint, and soon after...
Oh no, Dust!
Wow.
Oh.
Stagger out. Can they do this? Can they win this fight and stop them from taking the lead? They're staggering in and trying here. They get the pick. Graham and Fix. No way. The supports of the Matrix actually just won that fight on their own.
Yeah, they get it done, and it's still slightly advantageous if you're Mechanical Brain. You do get that the front spawn for most, if not all, of your players there, so you're gonna be able to take this fight again super early, as just to try to recontest, try to keep that momentum in your favor, especially with that rally. It's gonna be very hard for Matrix to push.
Shush and Graham both get taken out, but you lose that main support. Here's Hick getting another one. Getting taken out. It's close. It might be Mechanical Brain, but Aiko goes low and stays alive. Gets the pick while they're at it. Now just trying to keep Mechanical Brain in this, but the Matrix are rolling out once more, and they're gonna have their other chance now coming back into the fight. There's a Kitsune rush rolling out. Hick dives in, trying to find that late one. Rig goes low. Can they find that final pick?
No way!
Fix goes down. The pulse bomb comes in. They'll find the pick, but Fix and Aiko are both gone, and the Matrix lose the fight.
And since the Matrix did not reach that halfway point, did not get that checkpoint, it is going to be very dicey for a contest here. Bound to basically the last fight. If they don't throw themselves on this spot, they are going to lose that lead and probably the map, but we'll see. Oh, great high noon to start things off.
Oh, really great high noon. Takes out Shush. The beat won't save you there. And the Matrix come in with a really efficient fight. And they're going to keep themselves alive. But they have no ult. They have one ult for this next fight.
But that one ult is overclock. All right, overclock, very powerful. You know, just if you're able to hit those shots, it's gonna be really strong. Pengulex will get that. We'll get that molten core too later on. So, you know, Mechanical Brain not in exactly the worst of positions if they're able to utilize Clap's overclock.
Oh, Dust goes down. That's a huge loss there. They're low. Clap gives a pick on the pick. It's even right now. Whatever team wins this fight might be the winner of the game. Clap goes down. It's close for both these teams. The overtime wick starts to burn down, but not finished. Pengulex finds a pick on the Graham. There's the pulse bomb. No! Aiko finds two. That's the end. The Matrix off of a huge pulse bomb. 3 picks from Aiko. Find the win. Mechanical Brain within meters of getting this victory, but
not even just meters. That was centimeters
so
away.
Close.
That was
Close.
centimeters. It wasn't even a meter. Like, that was one of the closest push maps we've seen probably to ever in BPL on this channel, given that it was